Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cheap Seats Gaming. I am Scott, and thank you again for tuning into the second half of this doubleheader. Doubleheader Saturday. If you didn't before, when you're done watching this, the last video, or if this is the first time you've watched this channel, go ahead and smash that like button for me. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Almost at 20 subscribers, so we're trying to make a push to get to that number. And as you can see, the last time y'all who tuned in for the first half of the double header, easy for me to say, we had trade pending. It's still pending, so we're still waiting on the other team to approve or disapprove. So we'll go into this game without that player, and our roster's still intact. So we'll make the pitching change here as it's Asensio's turn in the rotation, and he'll get his regular start today. It looks like Gil Mesh will take the hill here for the Royals in their regular lineup as we start the second half of this doubleheader. All right. And Asensio will take his warm-up tosses. And that'll bring up David DeJesus, his normal leadoff spot for Kansas City. As we get a ground ball to short. Velarde from way deep in the hole. He's not going to get DeJesus. I don't know. The controller wanted me to take Smitherman. I don't know if he would have fared much better, as Grudzelanic taps one foul and then hits one at short. I wanted to throw that to second. Again, the joystick messing me up and throwing to the wrong base. So there's one out and a runner on second for Martian. On the ground to third, Smitherman will have to hurry, and he gets Tehan by a couple of steps. And there's two away. So good play by Smitherman to get Tehan. And that'll bring up Jose Guillen with DeJesus on first. And strike one from Asensio. Just misses. Just misses again. And on the ground to third again, Smitherman gets the right base. And my little fumble of the joystick doesn't cost us, as Velarde will lead it off for us here in the first, as we take a brief look at the Kansas City defense. Esteban Herman filling in at first base today for Ross Galode, so we'll keep an eye on that. And here's Velarde. Upstairs, 1-0. Misses away. It's 2-1. 2-1 to Velarde. And now 3-1 to Velarde. Velarde down the right field line, but foul. And the count will run full. And into right field, a base hit for Velarde. So a leadoff hit for Velarde. And that'll bring up Tankersley to face Mesh. And they'll check on Velarde at first. And they'll check on Velarde again at first. Third time's a charm. There goes Velarde, and he'll steal. So Velarde, man, you can't stop him from stealing bases. He'll want it. He's gonna get it. And 0-2 to Tankersley. We'll see if we can drive him in. And 0-2 goes to 3-2 on Tankersley. And into center field. Had to hold Velarde. I didn't know if DeJesus was going to get there or not. So 2 on and nobody out. Here's Smitherman. And into right field. DeJesus isn't going to get there. Velarde rounds third. He'll head for home. And Tankersley will stop third. Smitherman's in with an RBI double. 1-0 early lead for Jacksonville. Still nobody out. And 2 on. And Smitherman, just missed down the line. Just strike one. Boy, that was close. And swing and a miss. Smitherman's down swinging. There's one away. And that'll bring up Siebel. Siebel into left field. Oh, it's going to hang up for TM. We'll see if anybody can get back. Nope. Well, that's twice in 2 games. I thought the ball was down, and it wasn't, and I got thrown out. But we take the early lead. Butler, Gordon, Herman will come on for Kansas City.
Number 16, Billy Butler, designated hitter.
And Butler, a little tapper. Asensio's not going to have a prayer as he throws it high. And Butler's on with a full swing bunt. Gordon swings and misses, strike one. On the ground to first. Oh, it's past everybody. Wow. So 2 marshmallows hit by Kansas City this inning, but somehow they have 2 runners on, and that'll bring up Herman. And another marshmallow, this one into right, but that one will score a run. And Kansas City just not getting good one on the ball, but doing damage. And that'll bring up Buck. And in the air to center, that's a base hit. 2-1 Kansas City as they string together 4 consecutive hits. 3 of them should have probably been outs, but because they hit them so soft. And another tapper, but that one thankfully goes foul. And that one's down the right field line. That one's foul. And they're just all over everything, folks. Another base hit. And Asensio can't do anything right now, and I can't do anything because they're just all over every pitch. Right at Smitherman, man, thank goodness. And here's Gruzelanek. And we need to get him off these pitches. This is ridiculous. They're squaring up everything. Another little tapper, jeez. On the ground to second, Oviedo. Velarde, we'll see if they can get it. Oh, just late on the return. Oh, and another run scores. It's 3-1 Kansas City. And there goes Gruzelanek. Oh, and another base hit. And it's 4-1 Kansas City as they're just putting a whooping on Asensio. Oh, good play by Smitherman to end the inning. Kansas City had their hitting shoes on in the second. It's 4-1 as they bang out 6 hits, including 4 straight in Jacksonville in a 4-1 hole. And that'll bring up Conti. And the count goes to 1-2. Conti fly ball to right. Ian will make the catch. And that'll bring up Myers. On the ground to short, Pena. There's 2 away. And that'll bring up Oviedo with 2 out. On the corner, strike 1. And fouled away by Oviedo. Missing downstairs, 1-2. And Oviedo a little off the end of the bat himself. A little weak hit for a base hit. And that'll bring up Barnwell with 1 out. And a pop fly in the shallow left. Pena will go back and make the catch. That's it for Jacksonville in the second. Butler, Gordon, Herman in the top of the third. Kansas City up 3.
Number 16, Billy Butler.
A strike from Asensio. And he misses downstairs. It's 1-1. Strike on the inside corner. And a pop fly behind into shallow center. Velarde, oh, makes a great catch. A little bit of an adventure to get there, but it makes the leaping grab. Almost landed in no man's land. Swing and a miss by Gordon at strike 2. And a pop foul behind the plate. Barnwell gets there and put away Gordon, and that'll bring up Herman with 2 out. Strike 1 to Herman. And on the ground to third, Smitherman will put away Herman. And Kansas City is down without scoring a run. Back to the top of the Pelican order, looking for some runs to try and catch up. It's 4-1 Kansas City. And here's Velarde, who singled his last at bat off of Mesh. Two-one to Velarde. Just catches the corner. It's 2-2. Velarde into center field. It'll just be a little fly ball for DeJesus, which one away, and that'll bring up Tankersley. And into left field, Tien makes the grab. And there's 2 away for Smitherman. And strike 1 to Smitherman. Oh, Smitherman just missed that one. Guillen will put it away. So no runs across from Jacksonville. They still trail 4-1 top 4. Buck, Pena, DeJesus coming up for the Royals.
Number 14, John Buck.
And a strike to Buck. I wanted my second baseman the entire time and couldn't control him. He just stood there like a lump.
Number 1, Tony Pena.
0-2 to Pena. As Asensio's starting to tire already. Strike 3, sit down Pena. And that'll bring up DeJesus. On the ground, sharply hit outside first. Foul ball, strike 1. On the ground to short, Velarde. Oviedo will have to hurry, and they get it. Oh, good double play turned by the Pelican infield. Velarde that got rid of it quick, and so did Oviedo. And they catch the speedy DeJesus at first. And Nolan will lead off the Pelican fourth. Still down 3. Oh, man, my eyes got really big on that one. Strike 1. And into right field, it should get down in front of Ian. Base hit for Nolan to open up the 4th, and that'll bring up Siebel. Siebel into right field, and it's down. It goes to the wall. Nolan will turn and head for third. Siebel will stay put at first. Ian's got a good arm. And there's 2 on and nobody out for Conti. Slashes one into right, but it'll just turn foul. Jacksonville getting some hits here. We'll see if we can get a clutch hit. And down low, 0-2 to Conti. On the ground, through for a base hit past the diving Grutzalonic. Conti an RBI single, and the lead is cut in half. It's now 4-2, and that'll bring up Myers with 2 on. Up the middle, Pena will go to third, and they'll get the lead runner. So now there's 1 away, and here's Oviedo. Into right field, that'll be a base hit. Conti will round third. He'll try and score. We'll see if he gets there. Oh, he gets thrown out. Ian, the good arm and the good relay from Grutzalonic, and that was all they needed to cut the runner down. And that'll bring up Barnwell. And a foul ball down the left field line. And that one's into left. Tien will put it away. So it looked like it would be a promising inning. Jacksonville only gets one. They cut the lead in half. It'll be Grudzelanic, Tien, Guillen.
Number 15.
And that's going to be all for Asensio. He can only manage to go 4 before he runs out of gas. Excuse me. Mark my spreadsheet. 4 innings pitched for Asensio. And we'll have to go to the bullpen. I think we'll go with Stark. He's
Your attention, please.
probably going to go back to AAA after this game, and we'll call up a fresh arm.
Stark.
So we'll see if we can get a few innings out of Stark here. And I apologize for my dog. And there's a strike from Stark. On the ground, a foul ball. It's 0-2. Swing and miss, strike 3. Stark gets the lead off, gets Grudzelanic, and that'll bring up Tien. Tien in the air behind second base. Oviedo hustling, and he'll get there to retire Tien, and that'll bring up Guillen with 2 away. And deep down the right field line, but foul. And it's 0-2. And strike 3. Good inning from Stark as he gets 2 strikeouts. Doesn't throw a lot of pitches doing it. And holds Kansas City scoreless. Back to the top of the order. Velarde, Tankersley, Smitherman looking to chip away at the lead. And here's Velarde. Down the right field line. Oh, just foul. And missing upstairs, ball 1. It's 1-1 to Velarde. Downstairs, ball 2. Velarde to the right side, but Grudzelanic will make the play. And there's 1 away. And here's Tankersley with 1 out. Flipping the corner with the curveball, strike 1. Curveball misses that time. It's 2-1. Tankersley probably a pitch I shouldn't have swung at. There's 2 away. And that'll bring up Smitherman. Smitherman into center field, but it's just not going to have enough. And that's a fly out. And that'll bring up Butler. And that'll bring up Butler to lead off the 6th for Kansas City. Swing and a miss, strike 2 to Butler. And a fly ball to center. Tankersley will put it away for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Gordon. Ball 1 to Gordon. On the ground is short. Velarde from deep in the hole will take care of Gordon. And there's 2 away. And that'll bring up Herman. Oh, come on. Where's that pitch? Strike 1 from Stark. Swing and miss, strike 2. Stark, another strikeout. Strong for a couple innings here from Stark. And Kansas City's down in order. Nolan, Siebel, Conti coming up for the Jacksonville 6, still down 2. Here's Nolan, 1 for 2. And Nolan into left field, just missed it. It'll just be a fly out to Tien. And there's 1 away. And Siebel fouls one over the third base dugout. Swing and a miss from Siebel, strike two. And into right field, a base hit for Siebel. So 1 on and 1 out for Conti. As Betch starts to get tired, there goes Siebel. Oh, and he just gets thrown out. I thought we had it stolen. Well, we took a chance waiting for a mistake pitch, and we got burned. Buck Pena de Jesus, top 7 for Kansas City. I'm trying to run more with guys not named Velarde. And speaking of which, there's 1 out on a broken bat. It helps get run speed up if you can steal bases. I haven't been running enough, but just happened to just get caught. Swing and a miss, strike two. And a little ground ball back to the mound. Stark will take it himself. There's 2 away, and that'll bring it to Jesus. Strike one from Stark. De Jesus out to center field. Tankersley's not going to get there. And he'll go roll to the wall. De Jesus will have himself a 2-out double as he rings one to left center field. And that'll bring up Grutzlonic. And a mistake pitch, but Grutzlonic got too much of it and hit it right at Tankersley. Myers, Oviedo, Barnwell will lead off the bottom of the 7th for Jacksonville, still down 2. And Ross Glode will come in for defense as Herman is not a natural first baseman. And I'll bring up Myers. Misses upstairs, ball 2. Finally throws a strike. It's 2-1 to Myers. Up the middle, a base hit on a mistake pitch. We were hoping for more, but we'll take it. So Myers is on with nobody out. And Kansas City will have to go to the bullpen. And they'll bring Greinke in for the 2nd game in a row. Kind of had our way with Greinke last game. We scored quite a number of runs off of him, so we'll see if we can do it again. Down low, ball 1 from Greinke. Ball I shouldn't have swung at. Let's see if they can turn it. They can. And that's a double play for Kansas City. That'll bring up Barnwell. Barnwell into center field, a base hit. And that'll bring up Velarde. And another base hit. That one up the middle. Give me 1 second here, guys. All right, guys, had to pause the recording there for a second, but we are back to finish the game. And here's Tankersley with 2 on and 2 out. And downstairs, ball 1. Downstairs, ball 2. Tankersley will hit a ground ball to short, Pena, and that'll end the Pelican threat in the 7th. Tian, Guillen, Butler coming on for Kansas City here in the 8th, up 2.
Number 24.
I gotta move this.
Tian.
There we go, that's better. Kind of distracting when there's a duplicate screen off to your right, the same thing. Tian into left field. Myers, it's over his head. Tian will have himself a leadoff double. Myers just couldn't get there. He's not fast enough. And that'll bring up Guillen with 1 on and nobody out. Did I mention speed again? And tap foul at the plate. It's 0-2 to Guillen. Well, that's not where I wanted that pitch at all. That's not even close. Swing and miss, strike three. Guillen's down on strikes. And that'll bring up Butler. Strike one from Stark. And he's starting to get tired a little bit here. We'll see if he can get through the inning. Ground ball is Smitherman. Good play to throw out Buck, and there's two out. And that'll bring up Gordon with a runner on. Strike one from Stark. On the ground to short, Velarde will take care of Gordon, and a strong performance from Stark. Pitched 4 2/3 of shutout ball. We'll see if we can muster some offense here the last couple of innings. And outside to Smitherman, 1-0. Strike two to Smitherman. And that one was close. I probably should have swung at it. Strike three. And that'll bring up Nolan. He's painting that corner. Strike one. Why not? Strike two. Nolan fouls that one off and finally get a piece of it. And that one's into center field, but DeJesus is there. 2 away, and that'll bring up Siebel. Strike one to Siebel. As we're having a hard time hitting that tumbler that he's throwing. That's on the ground to third, and that'll do it for Jacksonville. Glode, Buck, Pena up for Kansas City in the top of the ninth as they look to add on. And, oh, that's what happened. Glode's actually hurt. That's what that green icon is. So the computer putting Glode in hurt. And that's going to be it for Stark. We'll go to Huffman to try and hold down the fort and give us a chance in the ninth.
Now coming on to pitch for Jacksonville, number 49, Huffman.
And Huffman delivers strike one to Glode. On the ground is second, Oviedo. There's one away. And here's John Buck. Got away with a mistake pitch at strike one. And a little line drive to first. Oh, Nolan dropped it, but they'll get the out anyway. As he flips to Huffman, there's two out. So crisis avoided as he's able to recover. And into center field, a base hit for Pena. And there's one on with two out, and that'll bring up DeJesus, who's 2 for 4. Missing low is Huffman, ball one. Another mistake pitch, this one right at Smitherman. And he'll take care of the speedy DeJesus. Conti, Myers, Oviedo, last chance for Jacksonville. We'll see if someone wants to be a hero. It's 4-2. And Kansas City will go to the bullpen. And we faced Miller a couple of games ago, and he has some wicked stuff. And he's in pink condition. He's going to be tough to hit. Swing and a miss, strike one. On the ground, but right at Glode, there's one away. And that'll bring up Myers at one out. And a splitter misses. Man, that thing is moving. Strike two. And a line drive at Reddick Rudzelonic. There's two away. And we're down to our last out, Oviedo. Oviedo base hit into center. So Jacksonville's still alive for the moment. And that'll bring up Barnwell with one down. Yeah, nobody's going anywhere. I still need another base runner. Oh, Barnwell. Oh, I thought he was going to throw me the splitter, and he didn't. So that will wrap this one up. Jacksonville loses 4-2 as we couldn't muster enough offense here to catch back up. Not much from Kansas City really either. They scored all their runs, what was it, the second inning, where they just lit Asensio up, and that was all she wrote after that. Stark pitched a good 4 2/3 in relief to hold them in check, but they didn't need anything else, as we just couldn't muster enough hits and get back in the game. Player of the game is Buck, and knocked in that go-ahead run in the second. And we'll take a look at the box score before we wrap up this doubleheader. And all without the aid of a home run for either team. Kansas City gets 4 runs on 6 hits in the second inning, and all they could muster the rest of the game was a few hits. That's all they needed. They didn't need anything else. Jacksonville only puts 2 runs on the board, but bangs out 13 hits, missing the clutch hit again, as Mesh will claim his first victory of the year. And Asensio, 3 straight losses. He's 0-3. And Miller will pick up his 4th save of the year for Kansas City. So that'll do it for the doubleheader. Next game is still at home to wrap up the homestand. 3 with the White Sox before we hit the road. Thanks, guys, for tuning in to the channel. Appreciate it. Like, subscribe. Trying to get to 20 subscribers. We're almost there, so if you're new to the channel, subscribe, turn on notifications so you see new content when it comes out. Always smash that like button. Thanks, guys, for tuning in, sticking with me, having some fun. Until next time, I'm Scott for Cheap Seats Gaming. Everybody take care, and we'll see you again.